Hey everybody, this is Charles from Georgia Parents for Kids' Rights. I wanted to get on here and tell you guys a little bit about what's going on. A lot has happened in the last week or so. We have gotten our shared parenting bill introduced into the Georgia legislature. This year it is going to be House Bill 96. It does change every year, so you don't mention House Bill 1140. We're only doing House Bill 96 right now. It's the same exact bill though. It was assigned to committee on Tuesday. It was not assigned to the Judiciary Committee, so it was a little bit of a shock for us, but we're going to be working through the Juvenile Justice Committee. So we just have to work with a lot more different sponsors, or not sponsors, but different legislators that are part of this committee and whatnot. I wanted to give everybody that as a heads up. So we should hopefully be getting a hearing relatively quickly here. I don't know when that hearing will be yet. We still have to get with the chair of that committee in order to get that scheduled. We could not get that done until at least tomorrow to work on scheduling. We are going to be talking with her though. Our sponsor has been in contact with her. So there's been a lot that's happened in the last couple of days as far as House Bill 96 is. We are having a little bit of pushback from some of the family law attorneys. That's to be expected. A lot of the ones that are not very good attorneys are not liking this because it does reduce their billable hours. Some obviously the best attorneys will always find a way, but some of them aren't the best attorneys, and their primary focus is making sure that they can extract as much money from you and your children as possible. So right now, attorneys are billing between $200 and $600 per hour. I think the average is around $300, but that is something that is something that seems to concern them. So we do need a lot of people to reach out and let their legislators know that they do want this legislation to pass, and to ask them to push it forward. If you have any, especially for you guys that are mothers that were unable to afford to go through the battle, I definitely want to hear from you. If you could message our page and say, hey, I'm a mother that was denied access to my children because my ex-husband or my ex-boyfriend or whoever it is, baby daddy, whatever, had more money than me to hire the best attorneys. We have a lot of mothers that are in this group that are in that situation. We want to hear those stories and where you just couldn't afford to do it, because that's one of the things that's very troubling is a lot of children are denied access to one of their parents just because that parent is poor, or maybe not even poor, but just not as rich as the other parent and not able to spend 50, 60, 70, $100,000, $500,000 on legal fees and pull it all out of their college fund so that the kids have no opportunity for a future, and pay attorneys with it. So the attorneys are not looking out for your best interest, your children's best interest. They're looking out for their own best interest, which is why they're charging $300 an hour, which is about 10 times what the average person makes per hour in Georgia. So we wanted to get that done. I'm asking that everybody send me their letters though. Write them out to your legislators. You can put them in an envelope written out to your legislators, but then drop them in like a priority mail envelope, or even just one of them brown 9 by 12 envelopes. Just put them all in there. Do one to your state representative, one to your senator. We want one to Mandy Ballinger, who is the chair of the House Juvenile Justice Committee. And we're still looking for some for Brian Strickland. Also, anybody that is a constituent that if you live in or near Canton, please reach out to us as well. We just have a lot of different things that have changed since last time, because we were working with Chuck Estration. We're still working with him as a sponsor, but he is not our committee chair. He didn't get assigned to his committee. So please reach out if you are a Canton resident, if you're registered to vote in Canton. That would be a very important person that I need to hear from. Also, if you know or are a mother who, or even a father who was outspent by drastic margins with attorney's fees, maybe you couldn't afford an attorney and the other parent could afford the attorney, please reach out to us as well. Again, I know that happens a lot. Where you can't get your kids because the other parent is able to outspend you in court fees, and spending $50, $60, $70, $80, $100,000. So I'm going to put in the chat here where I want you to send these letters to. Like I said, address them to your legislators, and then we will make copies of them. That way all the legislators get them, but your legislator will get the original. And then the other thing is, of course, is donations. And we definitely need donations right now, with the realizing that people are opposing us, family law attorneys opposing us, make us need a lot more money. So please go on our website, just click the donate button. You can also send checks to the same address as the letters. It's easier, I think. There's less likelihood of something getting lost if you just go online and donate through PayPal. I'm going to show you what happens as far as where to donate. If you go to our website, gpkr.org, you should be able to see. All right, if you go up here to this donate button, it will open in a new window, but it will give you an option to be able to donate whatever it is that you want to donate. There's some you can put in whatever you want. 100, 1,000, 5,000, 100,000, $1 million. We'd appreciate $1 million, but we know that everybody doesn't have that. So that's one of those things that we definitely need our donations, primarily because we have to fight the family law industry that is profiting so much off of this. Please, please, please write letters. If you haven't, get them to us ASAP. We need these things probably within the next week. We also need you to write to Manny Ballinger about how this will affect you, how it will keep your children from being hurt with having these unreasonable expenses taken out of the money that could be used to help them and given to attorneys. It's just very, very important that we do that. So that's all that I have for you guys today. Hopefully we should have some more movement next week in the Juvenile Justice Committee. And I will give you guys updates as I see that we need to. But that's all that I have for everybody today. Thank you.